What day is today? It's
Jenna's
birthday. What a day for a birthday. Let's all have some cake.
And you smell like one, too.
Okay. What's up? What's up? Pop-up stream.
I was hoping that you wouldn't have to play that.
Oh. I don't have to do anything, but I choose to do a lot of things. A lot of strange things. Man, so I was trying to get this to work in OBS. Like, since we don't really do open panels, it's just not my thing. It's not the style of this stream. I was hoping to get away from StreamYard completely because I like OBS so much because there's just all kinds of cool crap you can do.
And so that the Wheel of You Lose can play the names?
Yeah, so you can integrate all the sounds and stuff. And hey, Patty, read the title. Read the title of the stream. She ain't got no work.
Thanksgiving week. And we have off the whole week.
Otherwise, she would have been asleep an hour ago.
Of course.
So there is a way to have you on the stream with me and on OBS through Skype. There might be other better ways. I asked John and Lisa at Aquashella what they do, and he said, "Do you have a Mac?" And I said, "Nope," and that was the end of that conversation. Because
will you ever have a Mac?
I don't see myself having a Mac. No, because I might go back and play video games, and like I don't play video games right now, but I like to leave the option open. And I guess maybe you can play games on Macs now, but they're very stingy with their video card prices. Like, oh, what? You want a gaming card? That'll be $10,000. Because, Mac users don't understand hardware. So there's that.
I did wear my glasses this time, but I don't know. Like, all I see is the reflection of the computer in the glasses.
That's what
I don't know how much it's going to bother other people. I don't see it in your glasses.
Let's see. What if I turn on the lights here?
Is that this room needs to be dark? That seems like that would make it worse.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's the angle. Yeah, because your laptop is lower and pointing upward. I think that's the problem. Is it's just hitting your glasses just the right way.
That made it worse.
Well, I don't know. There's, and there.
I have them here if I need to see something.
Back to blindness. Okay. Let's say a hearty hello to the people who are just dropping by on a Sunday night before work.
Or maybe they have Thanksgiving week off too.
Wouldn't that be nice? I feel like I deserve an entire week off considering the work I had to do over the weekend for my actual job. I don't like doing it.
Your week off will be when we're in Disney and in Louisville.
2 weeks. The Disney trip is 2 weeks, right?
Well, it's 10 days. You're the one that wants to make your work time off 2 weeks.
Okay, tell me again what day of the week we're leaving for the Disney trip.
Tuesday.
Okay, and what day of the week are we coming back?
On a Thursday.
And you really think I'm going to go to work that one day before we leave and that that day after we get back? No, I'm going to be in a coma when we get back. Like, it's bad enough that I'm only going to have 3 days of recovery for that. Okay. Hi, Patty. Hi, Patty.
Jen, you said that her kid has to go to school tomorrow and that's it for the week. And we have something crazy like that going on this year for Easter week. In the past, the week of Easter, we would get off the whole week of Easter and Good Friday, the Friday before. So we would have a week plus a day. But we got a new superintendent last year, and the calendar was approved, and he was like, no, we need to add 8 days of learning, and that'll magically make up for all the COVID learning loss. And he messed up the calendar, and people were upset. And so he's like, let me fix it. Is the day after Easter important to people? In a survey, and we said yes. And he's like, okay, well, you'll go to school the Monday before Good Friday, have the week off, the rest of the week, Tuesday through Friday, and then off the Monday after Easter. I don't know. I'm sure every single child is going to come on that one Monday.
I don't
but
know.
They shouldn't.
They do weird stuff just to add those, like, what is it, a federally required education hours? So, like, if we have a hurricane and things are just a little bit...
we have contingency days. We have, I believe, that you're only mandated to have 180 days. And we have close to 200 because they account for a week and a few days for hurricanes if it snows. And then they'll do stuff like they'll take away a day or two here and there from a break, or like when it flooded, they added 30 minutes to every instructional day, which also does absolutely nothing.
That's what I was getting at. The whole, like, let's add 30 minutes to a day. Yeah. What are we getting done in that 30 minutes? Are we learning something new?
No.
What are we learning? All right. So now we've got a bunch of chats and stuff that we're going to be behind on. So let's just say our hellos to Patty and Michelle, Pride More Fishing More, and Danny Weshy. And it's Patty and Michelle chatting in Mystery Snail Gardens. Oh my God, it's Shanner because we're streaming at night.
Yeah.
She's here.
Is Big Matt like not Liquid Zoo? Another Matt?
Yeah, he has. It's not Liquid Zoo. It's another Matt. It's a fishing
we have
channel.
2 Matts.
We got 3G, Greg the Guppy Guy, Jeremy, and Fish Tropic, Jen Yu, Eduardo, Jenny Lynn, Eric Y Rock, Aquafinity, and
Got J Rock, who likes to subscribe and unsubscribe from you and mess up your analytics.
Vanoski. Yep, J Rock, J Oliver,
Mystery Snail Gardens, John Larson, Richard Goger.
Yep, I said Mystery Snail Gardens, and it's Gardens. It's not Guardians.
Well, I can read.
A Garden of Mystery Snails, Lori. I'm down to Outdoors with Big Matt.
Lady Diane.
As Snake Jazz. Ian Atkins. John
I think
Larson.
just every time your subscriber count goes down, you should go unsubscribe from J Rock. And until it goes back up, you don't resubscribe.
Yeah, no Kevin tonight? I don't know.
And then did you say hi to Eduardo?
You weren't listening. You were listening.
No,
you were saying hi. You were saying hi to people who were just now popping in chat. I was trying to go back and prioritize those people who got here first. And you're like, oh, hey, new person. Here's your extra hello.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you get this person? Yeah, I did.
I don't listen to you all the time.
Speaking of, I went to get on the stream and it showed that I was not subscribed. Oh my God. What is YouTube doing?
Well,
okay.
You're still at $9.93.
Oh, YouTube is just arbitrarily deciding. Maria, what's up? Was just deciding. You know what? You get this sub, but this one doesn't count. This one doesn't count. This one doesn't count. I mean, there was a big push really in the last month. Like, I got a bunch of subs from like the Rap and Aquashella and John and Lisa, that kind of stuff, and that was nice. And then there was a big push after 900. And and I appreciate that a lot of people probably subscribed under duplicate accounts and stuff like that, but YouTube is very particular. They're very persnickety about the quality of the subscribers. And so same with Lefty and Rico. They pulled us all back, and then they're just like dangling the subs.
But
like,
don't worry, you're the least popular.
I am, because it all leveled out. Lefty had his 1K. Although Lefty was, before this push, Lefty was getting subs. Like, he snuck up on all of us, and suddenly we were even for a while, and then I was ahead for a bit. Then Rico was ahead of both of us by a lot, and I just I've gained subs at a pretty steady pace for the last several months. It's been at least 100 a month, and then in the last couple of months it's been 200 a month. So I'm gonna get there. I gotta make better content than these freaking shorts. Like, I don't have time in the week, so I'm like,
finish up that Pleco tour.
I started working on that Pleco tank tour for I started working on that Pleco tank tour in July. And then it must have been around that time that I gassed the 90 gallon.
Yeah.
And probably. So I had all that going on, and then I was doing the unboxings, and then I got into making the songs. And that one just kind of fell by the wayside because I don't know, I kind of got bored with it. Now I'm picking it back up again, and that's the one that I'm actively working on. So soon.
Some people came in that I don't know that you noticed, or maybe you noticed, but haven't said hi to yet. Chris Robertson.
Yeah, Chris Robertson. I said hi to Maria. See, you're not paying attention.
Scott's Aquatics. Geek Boy.
It's Scotty Aquati. You miss Darlene.
I'm getting there. Darlene's tanks. I have to scroll on my phone and look too, because
you don't.
My earbuds ran out of battery, so I don't want to pull up YouTube to the side and have two screens. So I need to hear out of my computer, so I cannot mute it.
Didn't charge your earbuds.
This is a pop-up stream. I didn't know that I needed to charge them. I thought I had a week.
We should probably give you a more respectable stream setup.
You should.
You got the ambient lighting, and you've got the webcam that I just bought on a whim as an experiment. It was literally it was on sale for $5, and I looked it up the other day, and now it's $8. So
I don't know. Look at Steven with his fancy setup over there, and I have a $5 webcam and these like $10 Bluetooth headphones that I had to go pick up myself at Walmart.
Okay, that's your fault, because I said go get a nice Bluetooth headset, and you're like, okay, I will go get a shitty, thrifty Bluetooth headset, and that's not what I said. And that's what you came back with, though.
Do you understand that I don't like to spend money on myself?
Well, yeah, I'm going to get you a better headset, because I don't know what... Kenny, what do you and Danny use headset-wise? Those sound good.
They're in different rooms. They may not use a headset at all.
They use a headset. You ever looked at the screen when you're watching their stream? They're wearing headsets.
I don't have my glasses on when I watch the stream, and I'm watching it on my phone. Hi, Dee Dee.
Dee Dee.
And
okay.
John Larson.
Only Oscars, because the chat went jumpity jump. Did we say hi to Petro Man?
I
just saw his
did.
name up in
You
there.
weren't
Okay.
listening either.
Yes, we have headsets, Jenna. LOL. It's so obvious. um,
Geek Boy, I don't request birthday presents. I like Steven got me flowers at work and some Ferrero Rocher and a card, and I didn't have to cook. We went out to dinner. So that is more than enough. And
yeah.
I'm like, my thing is that we're going on this big Disney trip, and that will make me happy that we get to do something nice as a family. And so I'm perfectly fine with saving up all the extra money that we can to put into that. Kelly Foreman and Audra Meyer.
Audra Meyer. What?
And Motor City Aquatics.
No, Brian. I bought me a $5 camera and then I gave it to her. It's a second-hand $5 camera.
And then I also have your second-hand like headset that looks like I should be in a call center.
Well, you know what? That's exactly what you need. And I was going to.
Is it USB 2? I don't think I can use it at the same time as the webcam.
I'm making Kenny a mod so he can drop links to the headsets that they're using.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if they're fancy, but they sound okay. We'll work on the camera situation is easy because I just gotta find a spare phone in the house and turn it on and then hook it up.
Mount it.
And that'll be good. Uh-oh.
What? Did you freeze?
Uh-oh. Okay, I think we're back now.
Okay.
I got poor stream health at the moment. Don't know what happened there. Hopefully everyone can hear still.
Lumpy Dog came in.
Lumpy Dog. Don't turn on the news. You won't want to know. You know what? I don't watch the news anymore. If something's important, it'll get pushed to my work.
Steven, you just went out again, but I'll answer questions while we're waiting for you. Eduardo, we're going to Disney
and that's about it.
Are you back?
Am I back?
Yes. We're going to Disney in May, at the end of May, beginning of June. Yeah, switch spots with me for the stream. Use my
switch spots. Okay. Here we go. Done. We switched spots. Oh. News is meant for the brainwashed masses. Yeah.
Danny said a gaming headset.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes sense, but again, probably is expensive.
Just find one that's not full of LED lights and all bulky and has dragons and shit on it.
Hurry up and get monetized so people can please super chat me for a new headset.
We don't beg. We don't beg around here. I will let these subscribers come as they come. You know, I want the real deal subscribers, the ones who are like, hey, I found your content and I like it and I'm going to stick around. And that'll happen. How many subs do I have right now? It's not that I'm like constantly refreshing it.
993 like still. It's going to be 993 until you stop checking.
Oh, well.
Fishymon, I see you.
Look at that. It's Fishymon. J-Rock says, I hope you guys have as much fun in Walt Disney World as we did. We had so much fun. We're waiting for our photo pass pics to unlock so I can make the video.
You
How long
didn't
does it
buy the
take?
photo pass? I thought ours were unlocked immediately when we did
Like,
it last time.
within hours, or at least by the end of the day, we had the day's photos. Even like the whenever Lillian did those the Star Wars thing,
The
like
Jedi Training Academy.
that was like baffling because I didn't even realize how they could figure out who she is. You know, they took pictures of her with no
They have
indication of.
RFID chips in those magic bands. That's how they, like, whenever we went to be our guest, we scanned our magic band when we put our order, and then you could sit anywhere and they would know to bring your food. And that's how they know, like, when you ride any of the rides.
Well,
They're
why didn't you
walking.
say they were doing away with magic bands?
They are, well, kind of, sort of. So they're doing away with free magic bands, and you can now use your phone as a way to unlock your door and to also check in and like scan in your tickets virtually. I think that I still like the magic band because, like, when we went to the pool, the magic band is waterproof, and your phone, our phone is waterproof, but I don't know that I would want to go swimming with it.
Hmm.
So I don't know. And it's a cool, like, little keepsake to have. We should really, like, make a chain of our magic bands.
Well, how many we have now? 8.
We have 8, so we'll have 12 at the end of this one because my mom probably wants to keep hers. Too Cooley for Schoolie and Craig Doniger.
Yeah,
And
hold on. I'm scrolling up because did we say hi to Matt, Moist Matt?
I don't know. And there was a Melissa Turner. Is that?
Yeah, I saw that. She said she subbed because that Guppy song was legit. Well, I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah.
It was hard work.
And of course, Disney uses tracking devices. They have a lot of children there, and it's a safety precaution. I don't feel bad for it.
Like the tracking thing? No,
Yeah.
it's fine. You know, especially they track you like by the inch. You know, like they know where you are, and you know you're right. There's a lot of kids there. There's a lot of adults there, and
Mhm.
it's good to know where people are and what they're doing in this situation. There should be no expectation of privacy when you're at Disney World, and it doesn't bother me. So Kenny said, so Danny and I will be doing a killer giveaway soon. One lucky winner in the U.S. is going to win a trip to Fishtoberfest.
Oh,
Holy
too bad
crap.
you don't have any time off work. Maybe I can win it.
I'm sick. I got the COVID for a week or a weekend, whatever. Friday. It's a weekend thing. So, you know, you take Friday off and, you know, then show up late on Monday. Easy peasy.
I could just take Friday and Monday off because I missed 0 days last year. I see Pride Moore's Fish and More and James Stone.
James Stone, that's a new name. Watching from New Zealand. We got some New Zealand folks. James Stone, do you know Fish Kid?
Oh, what time is it in New Zealand? Because Fish Kid's shirt arrived, and I
have not heard from him at all today. But yeah, for those who didn't know, I got a Aquarium Co-op shirt for Fish Kid because he can't get merch from the U.S. obviously, being in New Zealand. And I took it to Aquashella and had a few high-profile people sign it for him, as well as me and some other folks in the Fish fam.
As well as you. What video is Matt putting together? Is he putting together a video for Fish Kid, or is he putting a video together on how to make dandelion root coffee?
What?
That's what Fishymon said. It's 5:28 p.m., so Fish Kid should be done with school.
Well, he might be busy.
Or is Matt putting a video together of his Pleco caves? They can't be dry yet.
But he's talking about like the kid I just found running in the street needed a tracking device. The cop and I caught him though.
Oh,
What? Did your phone just ring?
no,
Oh, okay. I thought I heard something.
I moved my mouse slightly.
Yeah, Matt's got this other channel where he's like, it's news stuff. I don't know. It's local, and so I don't get it. Just found a 4-year-old running around in the street, no clothes, 22 degrees out. Wow. Yikes.
Matt,
I'm sorry, that one just. That
you
was
are
just
not
right there.
Dr. Black.
Pardon me. It's a late night stream.
Matt can give away those Pleco caves if he doesn't want them. He said they're trash, but I'm sure when they dry, they'll be usable. Plecos do not care. So unless they've just collapsed and there's not a hole.
Well, then, they're also the whole pH thing. Like, what kind of concrete was that? What's it going to do to the water? What's this current pH of this water and all that? I remember when I made that concrete 3D background before I sealed it, I was like, I soaked it in a kiddie pool for a little while, and I tested the pH of the kiddie pool, and it was well above 9. I kind of got impatient, and I ended up sealing it with Flex Seal, the clear stuff, like just gobs and gobs of it all over.
Didn't it make it look like rubbery?
It looks like crap. Yeah, that's why it's not currently in the 90. I put it in the Guppy Mosh Pit. And
that's not why it's currently in the not in the 90. It's because we came up with a better idea.
Well, yeah. I wasn't gonna put after sealing
you
it.
didn't know what the sealant was going to look like in the water until you put it in the 40.
Mm-hmm. I'm getting kind of used to it, but
I mean, there's so many plants and fish in there that you really can't see it. Oh, who is cooking our Thanksgiving dinner? We usually have 2 Thanksgiving dinners. My mom cooks Thanksgiving lunch, and so she'll be making turkey and mashed potatoes, and I'll be making a salad and a pie. And I think she's also making crescent rolls. And then we go to Steven's parents for dinner. And what do you think your mom's cooking? I mean, they usually smoke a turkey.
Yeah, my dad will be smoking a turkey. Then there will be a pumpkin pie. There will possibly be an apple pie, hopefully. And then there will be the usual sides of mashed potatoes and whatever. My brother might bring something.
They usually make a corn casserole, I think.
Could be. I don't know. It's Thanksgiving dinner.
I don't eat either of those pies. I don't like pumpkin or apple. I'm going to make maybe
I still love you though.
Pie.
You're going to make that a what pie?
It's a chocolate pie. It's a brownie pie. I don't know. I'm going to find a recipe.
A brownie pie.
Smoked turkey is the best. Smoked turkey is okay. It's not my favorite type of turkey.
Honestly, smoked turkey is the moistest turkey that I've had. Maybe there's some people who can do it right.
Have you had fried turkey?
I have had fried turkey, and I've only had
so unhealthy, but it's very good.
I've had one person's fried turkey, and so I'm comparing one person's fried turkey to one person's smoked turkey, and I gotta go with the smoked turkey for the juiciness of the breast. But it's turkey, so it's like, do you like this not so great meat that there's a reason we don't eat it fucking 364 days a year?
I disagree. I like turkey.
Well, then why don't you make more turkey? Why don't we have giant birds in our freezer ready to cook up at any moment? Huh?
You know why?
Because turkey sucks.
No. Yeah. It already takes long enough to cook a chicken. There's no way on a weekday I'm cooking a whole turkey.
Well, it's for dinner. Well, it's 5 p.m. So, well, I got this turkey. We could get that one done by about 1 a.m. or so. Oh, what is this fancy stuff we got from Kelly? I'm making an Earl Grey infused custard pie and a ginger snap crust and a brown butter vanilla bean cake with caramel ganache. Wait, no, chat. I want to read the rest
And I'm
of this.
making zero turkey because turkey sucks. We can
Right
agree
on.
to disagree.
Turkey sucks.
And you know what really sucks is ham. I don't like ham.
I still love you. I still love you.
I know.
I really do. Have it several times a year.
Brine shrimp turkey.
Brine shrimp turkey. What now? What are we talking about with that? Anyone want to try a bomb new recipe? Gordon Ramsay recipe for a bacon wrapped turkey. It's the best recipe I've found, hands down. Man, how much bacon you need to wrap a turkey?
A lot.
Yeah. And what makes Matt moist?
I don't know.
Ham is the best. I believe just throw the turkey out the window and market the ham. Ham should be the American holiday meat.
Okay, Michelle Kinsey said we usually have, not sure how to pronounce it, duck blood soup. But since my mom just passed, we won't try making until Christmas or Easter. I wonder what country that's from, because my old boss used to eat duck blood, and she was Vietnamese whenever I worked at the insurance company. So I wonder if that's across other cultures as well.
A googly Google search says it is a Polish soup made of duck blood and clear poultry broth, sometimes known as duck soup, which is a way better name than duck blood soup. Yet hen, rabbit, or pig blood can also be used. Well, and they're not discriminating the bloods.
Scott's Aquatic says I'm going to Taco Bell. Is Taco Bell open on Thanksgiving? I thought Jack in the Box was like the only thing open.
Jack in the Box will
every day
be open. Hey, Jack in the Box has tacos.
Jack in the Box.
Fanatic Owls.
I mean, I don't know if you want to call Jack in the Box tacos really tacos.
Well, you know what? It's a shell, and there's something in there that is
like a
to be
slice of American cheese wedged in there.
They're not bad. You got to be really, 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 really high and or drunk, and 2 a.m. and there's nothing else open, and you're like, you know what? This is gonna be great. And then they take about an hour to make it, and their shake machine's broken, but it's okay because where else you gonna go?
Well, if it's Thanksgiving or Christmas Day or something, probably nowhere, especially if it's at like 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Fanatic Owl came in, and I saw, let me check the first name, Melissa Nunez, Aquaria Life.
Welcome, peoples. Aquaria Life. That's a new name. I haven't seen
Anyone
here.
tried turducken? I've never tried turducken.
I've heard of it. I've heard it's one of those things that like takes a very long time to cook, like days. Seems excessive, but you know, I support stuffing meats and meats and meats. Oh, what did you do to the puppy?
She wants the cat, and the cat does not want her.
The cat.
Yeah, they're talking about losing family during the holidays. I understand my stepdad, who is really like my dad for the past 18 years, passed on December 7th of 2019. So right before Christmas, and my grandfather also. So I know it's especially hard on my mom around Christmas time.
And I mean, today, like on your birthday was whenever your stepdad went into the hospital initially.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a rough day. He had an aortic dissection and went into the hospital on my birthday, spent a week in the hospital, got out right on Thanksgiving. I think he got out the day before Thanksgiving, maybe.
Yeah, I know he was with us on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, they were at their house. I cooked Thanksgiving that year so that I could bring it to my mom and she could take care of him. And then he was there for like 4 days before he went back to the hospital. So
yeah, I think it was a Monday, right?
it was.
Let's see. Turducken, all birds are deboned, doesn't take days. Okay. Well, however you got to cook it. I'm definitely in favor of stuffing the animal in the animal and in the animal. It's birdception.
Yeah.
Let's see. Duck is really hard to cook. It is oily and strong tasting sometimes. Oh man, the one time that I've had wild duck,
Mhm.
I don't know what it was. It was so my dad's hunting buddies. We all went to the camp, and they had kind of a potluck where everyone brought their own dish, and like one of the big featured dishes was supposed to be this wild duck, and I don't know what the guy did to it, but if you can imagine taking all the cigarette butts out of an ashtray and just shoving them in your mouth and just chewing away, that's what it tastes like. It must have been like an overdose of liquid smoke or something, would be my my guess.
I mean, is it gamey?
I
Or
don't
it
know
was
if it's
just
gamey. It was
super
just it just tasted like liquid. It tastes like an ashtray, like liquid smoke. So it was very tender. And I've heard that wild duck is supposed to be really good, like better kind of duck is the stuff that you kill, hunt wild duck and cook it. Same thing
Yeah.
with wild pig, which I can attest that wild pig is pretty good.
I've never had a wild pig.
Michelle Kinsey said back in 2007 she had a miscarriage on Thanksgiving, and then a month later her brother's funeral on the 23rd of December. Man, that is terrible. I'm so sorry about that, Michelle.
The holidays are hard for a lot of people.
Yeah. And when something bad like that happens on an anniversary of a holiday, it's tough to celebrate with, all smiles and rainbows and sunshine, because you still got in the back of your mind that you're mourning the anniversary of someone close to you is dying. Maria says Aquaria Life is keeping and breeding absolutely beautiful L236 like crazy, and she's now building a fish shed. Aquaria Life, do you have a channel? Because if someone could drop Aquaria Life's channel, that would be really swell.
Probably, unless she just goes around broadcasting what she does in chat.
Hey everybody, I'm breeding this stuff, but you can't see pictures or video. L2, so I don't know L numbers, so I'm like,
it's a pleco, I bet.
Well, yeah, I get that, but like, what is it? Okay,
There it is. S is being a good mod. Oh, did you freeze again? I'm the one on the laptop. You're the one.
What is the deal? Why is it doing that? I don't like that. We're supposed to have really good internet. I mean,
Fish Kid is here.
Paying $160 a month for this crap. Fish Kid, come on now.
Did you get the shirt?
I did. I tracked it. You better have it. because I can't send you a replacement.
Oh, he's
Oh,
in a boarding hostel. Does that
oh,
mean he's not home?
oh no. When are you coming? You're not going to get it until the weekend or until like, oh, the dogs are.
Oh, the dogs are playing.
Get him. Get him.
But his shirt is here.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. Boarding school.
Is that like something that kids just go to in New Zealand, or is Fish Kid being punished for being a bad kid?
No,
Or
he's
what?
a wizard. He's a wizard, and he can't really tell us exactly what school it is. You just got to know he's going to go away for a while, and when he comes back, he's going to know nothing of actual education because all they do is teach potions and defense against the dark arts, all those kind of things. Dee Dee said, I'm super excited about this Christmas. Love the idea of the 24-hour. Oh, yeah, Rico's doing the 24-hour stream. That'll be fun.
Yeah. Are you
know
going to go
what?
up on it?
Yeah, we're gonna.
Or are
We're
you
gonna.
not allowed?
I don't know. I don't know what the format of that is gonna be, but it'll
Only
be cool.
people with 1K subscribers are allowed, and you'll never get there.
It's so rude and so mean. I'm gonna refresh again. 993. Yep, that's
Somebody
what.
unsubscribe really quick.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, the 24-hour stream, that's going to be better than 24 hours of A Christmas Story because I'm tired of that movie. So whenever they're opening presents on Christmas morning, it's going to be Rico. And Zachary's going to be like, hey, Santa's on the TV watching us open presents.
I know Rico isn't here. At least I haven't seen him in the chat. But there was one of his videos was like auto playing on the TV, and he was doing like this with his hair. Zachary was like, "What is he even doing?"
Yeah, and we said, you're going to be staying with that guy for a week. I mean, we'll be there too, but.
Are you sure we're not just gonna pawn the kids off on Rico and his wife?
He volunteered her, and she seems up for it, so that's cool. Shanna said, "I'm not a fan of the holidays. The kiddo spends them with his little brother at his dad's. I don't have any family outside of him. I just try to focus on what I'm grateful for and nap lots." Yep. You know what? If I didn't have anybody to celebrate with, I would be doing a lot of napping and eating and just enjoying the day off. Did we say hi to Susan came in? I just noticed that.
No. Susan, SLC Aquatics.
Yeah. A Fish Kid's mom is dropping off the shirt tomorrow because he cannot wait till the weekend. All right, don't get it dirty. All right. You know, I ironed it because Google said like if you use the iron and you can kind of like set in the Sharpie, but
then you folded it up, so it's probably still wrinkly.
Well, who cares if it's wrinkly? I use the heat to seal in the ink. I mean, I don't iron my shirts, so I didn't do a test wash on it, obviously, because if it's all messed up, then what am I going to do? I can't go back to Dallas.
You have to go. Well, those people aren't in Dallas. You'll have to like start in Canada to get Joey and work your way around the country.
That would take a while.
Hey, yeah. Roxanne.
Foxanne. So, who do we get on that shirt? Just thinking about some of the like. There's some people that I don't even know. Like, what was his name? Coralfish 12G.
Coralfish 12G. You got John and Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
You got Shanna and Jess, right? Yep. You got Ohio Fish Rescue.
Yep. Big Rich signed it, and then
Simply Betta.
Yep. Taylor from Simply Betta. Jason and Joanna from Primetime. Yeah, you said King of DIY, and then I got.
Did you get Jay Oliver?
I believe so. Yeah, he did.
I feel
And
like
so
I saw
did
that name.
Kevin, Canines and
Yeah,
Aquatics signed
Kevin.
it. Tian Aqua Roberts signed it.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Chattanooga Ed,
yeah, and
Fish Room
James.
Keeper.
Yep. It's the who's who of, well, the who's who of who was at
Who's
Aquatella
who was there on Friday night and willing to sign.
and seemed approachable. Because, you know, I'm an introvert. So, like, approaching people to ask them, like, approaching
And who
people and
did not
introducing
seem
myself.
approachable? Did Fishy Biz sign it?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay. I was going to say, surely Fishy Biz did not seem unapproachable.
No, he's a cool guy for sure. Yeah.
And Shanna signed it before she ran away and hid like she did for the picture.
Shanna was very elusive. I think she enjoyed some naps midday. I got all my sleeping out of the way in the morning.
Did Aqua Pros sign it?
Aqua Pros was there, but every time I saw him, he was either headed to the main stage or headed to the stream. And what in the heck are the doggies doing?
Being dogs. I mean,
They just
they're
got
like, it is past our bedtime. We're going to play.
the 11 o'clock dog zoomies.
Well, normally they're in their kennels, settled down, but they're just like a child. They're trying to stay awake.
So Eduardo said, you got my favorite YouTuber, George, aka Coralfish12G, and you don't know him, the co-creator of Aquashella. Yeah, that is correct. And it's only because I never ever looked into anything saltwater. And so I know there's a lot of those saltwater channels that are big. I just, like, if I didn't have anything to research and do something with the saltwater, I just never found them. That's why, obviously, I think
Are you frozen again?
why do they keep doing that? Can anyone actually, yeah, like whenever it does that, do people hear us or not?
I don't look like I'm freezing. Like, I can still see my mouth moving. Do I look like I'm freezing to you?
What happens on my end is that both of our screens, both of our cameras go black, and there's like a little rotating loading icon.
Oh, on my screen, the screens don't go black. You just freeze in whatever position you were in.
Okay,
so Kelly says they hear me. It's all you.
Okay.
All you and your computer that you didn't build to sustain 10 years in the future for streaming.
Yeah.
Only your side.
Yeah. There's a lot of fish tubers out there that a lot of us have just not discovered, you know. And a lot of them, especially in the last year, if I haven't seen them in a chat or something, then I probably don't know about them, because I've been doing less like YouTube research and more YouTube creation type stuff.
Oh, what about Science Gal? Did you get her to sign?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I was just sorry that is off topic, but
no, yeah.
I think that might be.
I'm sure there was others. I mean, even what's his name? Paul Cafaro. He's a big fish tuber, and I didn't know who he was until this summer when he was mentioned as an Aquashella person. Like, if YouTube never recommended him to me, and you know, from the videos I've seen, you know, it's probably not my thing anyway. But he has his audience. And it's a very, very, very large audience. Yeah,
I mean, there's some big like fish tubers out there that don't always like interact the same way. Like, what is it? Foo the Flower Horn is a big channel. What are you doing?
Fishymon said I freeze with my eyes closed and mouth open.
Oh.
I knew
that's a big channel, and
well,
he just makes videos. I don't ever see interaction.
What does he look like? I don't think he's ever shown his
Well,
face.
I don't know. He looks like putting a strawberry into a tank or a piece of sweet potato.
Well, that's cool. I mean, he's got quite a following from that sort of Zen-like videos. I like watching that kind of stuff sometimes, and I would certainly enjoy making it. I just don't think you can really replicate what he's done. I think he's done it, and it's his, and everyone else who's tried to replicate it just haven't done as well. Night fanatical. It is 5 a.m. for him, so yep.
Oh, that's like the time you go to bed.
Yeah. Do people
Can you
know?
say hi to Richard McCarthy before you read his?
Is this the first chat from Richard McCarthy?
I don't know.
Oh, hi, Richard McCarthy. Do people know Traffish Aquatics? I've used his vids to build a couple of stands. Lots of good info. No. Nope, I have not. Yep, see, there's just a bunch. Tons and tons. There's already so many. Like,
oh, what about LRB? Did he sign the shirt? Or Papa Shrimp or Joe Shrimp Shack?
Papa Shrimp did, and Jadrin did. And okay. I don't believe Joe did. LRB, no. Because I think, like, me and LRB did not cross paths quite as much as everyone else. Then actually the one time that I was able to talk to him was at a bar, at the hotel bar, on Sunday night.
You didn't just carry the shirt around with you?
No,
to every place you went? No,
my goal was to get 99% of them on Friday night, which I did. And then I got another few on Sunday, I think. But yeah, I didn't want anything to happen to the shirt either. Like, the more signatures I got, the more valuable the shirt became. So I had to guard it.
I know. You need to bring a shirt to Louisville, but not for Fish Kid. Just tell people you know some poor starving child in another country, and then just auction off the shirt.
Fishtuber shirt. No, if I do that, I want that shirt for me.
Are you gonna sign it if it's for you?
That'd be kind of weird, but yeah, maybe. Dee Dee is on fire. What did Dee Dee say? Who is? Oh, Dee Dee knows what? Oh, Dee Dee knows everybody. Yeah. Dee Dee has found the people. Yeah, I just had like a very linear path whenever I was looking at Fishtube, because I mean, it started literally with how to cycle a tank, and then like, what's the best filter? And all those kind of things that you take for granted.
Fish can go in
tank
what
mates.
Size tank?
Tank mates and more tank mates. And nowadays, I know enough about the fish that I want to keep that I don't really look up tank mates as much anymore. I kind of know how a fish behaves, and I know that certain things will be considered not ideal tank mates, but then I also know myself well enough to give it a shot and have a backup plan if needed, But if I ever do cichlids, I'm going to basically have to start from scratch because I don't know jack about African cichlids.
Yellowstone Aquatics and MNC Aquatics came in.
MNC and Yellowstone, welcome to the late night, probably midnight for a lot of y'all, or later. Sunday night.
And look now, you, Steven, are a superstar with not quite 1K subscribers.
Refreshing again. Superstar not achieved yet. No. I don't get subs from shorts. A lot of people say they get a lot of subs from the shorts that go viral or get hundreds or 1,000 plus. I don't.
Have you tried throwing your technology in a pool, in a koi pond?
I don't have replacement technology, so no. For anyone who doesn't know, NZ are the demigod kings of rugby. The entire world celebrates if they lose. That's like the Yankees. Oh, man. Yep.
But,
See, like
okay.
Danny said, I get all my stuff from edited content. Me too. Like if I look at my advanced analytics, the number one top video for subs is that the tank tour of the live bear mosh pit. Like the first time I did an overview of it.
And weren't you saying or reading on the analytics that shorts do not count towards watch hours?
They don't, because my analytics show me one number for watch hours, and then the actual number is like I don't know, 100 hours less than that.
Yeah. Fishtuber. I don't know if we said hi to him. I think he was in at the very
he came in there
beginning
earlier.
And Matt, it's okay if you don't like me. I still like you.
Oh.
I think we both speak sarcasm.
Yep. We were just talking about that, and I was getting jealous.
I was saying that Steven never climbs on ladders for me.
I would certainly climb on a ladder, but I wouldn't lean it against the house. I would rely on the folding mechanism of, your average, 6-foot ladder. Because I'm tall enough that I only need a 6-foot ladder. So James Stone. Did we say hi to James Stone?
I don't know.
Because it's a new name, so I gotta learn. James Stone. James Stone was here. Hello, James Stone. Welcome, James Stone. He runs a rescue, so he has a few different types of something. I missed what Fish Kid said. I went and picked up a jumping. I went and picked up a 5 something the other week. A 5. No, I don't have a channel. Do you? Yep, Fish Kid has a channel, and I see the link has been dropped.
Yeah.
Holly has arrived.
Yeah.
Didn't realize you were live till you said the time. LOL. Yep, it was a pop-up because Kevin.
Nobody else is going?
Now, Kevin's not going now, is he? Because I don't want to step on him, but usually he goes out right after Danikin, and then he wasn't there, and so I hopped on over to Brian, and then me and Jenna started talking about, because he was about to call it quits, so we were talking about doing a pop-up stream on those rare occasions that Mrs. P can be awake past 9.
Kevin is alive and going at 1 a.m. Eastern. Was anyone doubting his existence?
Well, you never know. I'm glad to know he's alive, but are his fish alive? That is the question.
Yeah, Danny said that his most watched video is his tour of Lady Diane's fish room. He said you have to be on camera next time. And she said, why? You had a lot of views on that tour of, what was it, 360 Aquatic?
Yeah, in Houston.
Well,
it was a nice store, so it was very easy to make a captivating thumbnail for that. Over 1,000 betas at the store, and then you would not think that the store could have the capacity it does, because it's such.
Oh, Steven, you're gonna have to repeat everything you just said. Oh my God, I can hear him. Take a deep breath and repeat everything you just rambled about.
Okay, where did we leave off?
I don't know. You were in the other room talking.
Okay, well, 360. You said 360 Aquatic.
Yes.
And I was like,
you were like, I'm a cat.
I'm not a cat. I'm here. I'm not a cat.
like the lawyer.
All right. Okay, before it goes away again, I went to 360 Aquatic, and it was 1,000 betas because um, crap, I can't say things again. It was okay. It was easy to make a captivating thumbnail and title because they have over 1,000 betas there, and they have a whole wall of betas, and you wouldn't think that they had as much stock as they do because it's a very cramped store, and there's not a lot of walking room, but they've done a really good job of stocking their tanks. So it's almost like every tank that can possibly be a community tank is a community tank, and they got a plant farm going in the same tank as like this massive beta sorority. So yeah, it's a really cool store. I wish we had something like that near us. I mean, our LFS is fine, but they don't carry the kind of fish that I seek out, like rare rainbows, which you can't fault them for it because
carry that.
Well, it's the market. It depends on the market. Like, I'm sure you could find all kinds of awesome stuff if you live in the Pacific Northwest, because I mean they got it going on over there.
Where does Gary Lang live?
I have no idea.
He live in the Pacific
I want to say he lives somewhere near Danny Weshy, because I believe Gary Lang. Danny has said Gary goes into his store and buys like cat food or dog food or litter or something like that.
Oh, Gary Lang's not going in and buying fish.
Give me all your Australian rainbow mutts. 10 minutes from him, yeah. So there you go.
So is that Missouri?
Yeah.
Okay.
Missouri. Yeah, moistures, or however you spell that state. St. Louis. Yeah.
Is Danny in St. Louis?
I don't know.
I'm asking you, Steven.
Yeah, why are you asking me? I mean, I guess I should know because I sent him a sticker and I have his address, but
you should.
I don't memorize addresses.
You said yes. Our friend Rebecca Chapman moved to St. Louis with her husband. Did you know that?
I knew that they moved, and I know that they moved a couple of times.
No.
No. She was
living here,
waiting,
and her husband does research at Washington University. And so he was living in an apartment, and then whenever he was done with his residency and his PhD, they bought a house and she moved there. And she still works in Baton Rouge and has to come back like a few times a year.
No, well, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
I had already stopped watching most of DIY's content before the Alex BS he pulled in, so I haven't stopped it. Oh. Yeah. It's unfortunate. I mean, he's a big channel, and I think I'm still subscribed to him. I haven't watched too many videos, but I still kind of respect the stuff that he's produced in the past, and hope things are getting better for him. You can kind of tell. You can kind of tell from the interaction that things aren't going that great. But let's not talk too much about that. Massey is a pretty happening club, huh? We don't have much of a happening club around here.
Have they even done anything since COVID?
I don't know. Let's look at the Facebooks and see what they're doing, because that's the only way that I know how to communicate with that club.
What is it? The Southeastern Louisiana
Aquarium Society. And I know one big event that they had prior to...
You mispronounced it. Massai, not Massey.
Oh, well, whatever. I read acronyms phonetically. Here, keep hearing the Discord go. All right, Southeastern.
I know they're talking about us behind our back.
All I gotta do is switch tabs. Okay, so 2 events that are coming up that I don't know if they're actually related to the club. Aquafest 2022, January 15th or January 16th.
That's not related to the club, but we're gonna go to that, right?
Yeah, I guess I don't.
Yeah,
I don't.
like
I
an
can't come up with
hour
a,
drive.
yeah, I can't come up with a reason not to. So I guess that's going to be happening.
And Jess already announced that we're going.
She did. Well, that's because I expressed interest in going, and it's probably going to happen. And
It's a good test for the kids to make them go to a fish event before we drive them to Kentucky.
And so the most recent post on the Southeastern Facebook page is footage from the OCA. The Ohio Cichlid Association extravaganza. And let's see, someone got first place. Division B, Old World, Class 14, Julidochromis, Chalanochromis, and Telmatochromis. Okay. Well, I don't know what any of that is.
Is that on the Southeast Louisiana page?
That's right. Someone from our neck of the woods got first place in a category that I wish I knew more about.
Well, they were competing directly with David Patton.
Were they? I think there was, because it says Old World, so there's probably.
Well, yeah. I mean, didn't he place in a bunch of those? I don't know if he placed in that specific category, but didn't he get a bunch of like first place for like Frontosa, I think, and there are like 3 or 4.
Oh, did Fish Kid spill the beans? I'm gonna read it. No. Wait, on the simple. I don't. Okay, well, I don't know anything about that or what that is, or haven't heard of it, so it will be a surprise to me. Okay. I could believe that David's a smart guy. Could you? Doesn't seem too far-fetched. Yeah, I don't even know what the contest is. Was it just like bring your fish and we'll tell you how pretty it is? Division B, Class 14. Well, that's cool. I mean, it really feels like the cichlid hobby is almost like a separate hobby, just because of. I mean, there are certain ones that kind of mesh with other community fish, like a lot of South American cichlids and stuff. But then there's the whole side of the African cichlids that you can't keep with plants, and that's kind of a deal breaker for me at this juncture.
$9.94 now. According to Eduardo.
Australian Nick, all I'm going to say. Okay. $9.94. Yay. Yay, and then I'll be at 1,000, and then I'll be like still like 1,300 watch hours away. But
you did make a playlist of your live streams.
I did. I don't expect people to go turn that on, but it's there. I made the playlist because I did not like the way my channel page was organized. And I don't like that when you go there and you see the uploads, it's just like live stream, a song, a short or edited content, whatever. So I wanted to separate it more appropriately. So I don't even have like uploads as a category anymore. It's like, here's my videos, here's my live streams, here's my shorts.
Nanochromis cichlids. What are Nanochromis like?
Small West African.
Mbunas? Or
here's the thing, I know nothing about nothing when it comes to these African cichlids. I've heard these words before.
I've heard Labradachromis, right? Isn't that what yellow labs are?
Oh.
I mean, cichlids are very pretty, but another problem with cichlids is that a lot of them are terrible with plants, right?
Well, Ian was recommending these, so maybe they are compatible with plants, because Ian knows that if it's not compatible with plants, it has no business in this house.
Fish Tropic says, I need a new mic. I'm using the mic on my laptop.
Yeah.
Because my earbuds that have the built-in mic were not charged because it was a pop-up stream and I was not ready.
I read, like Richard McCarthy said, Scarlet Bass are the best cichlids of all, if you discount the fact that they are small and not cichlids. Later, Fish Kid. Have fun doing the homework.
Static low frequency. Are you hearing static on your end?
No. And I have reference headphones, so I hear everything. Like, these are open back reference headphones, and so like the lowest frequency that a human can discern, it can come through these headphones.
Are other people hearing static from me? But just from me?
Sound report, please.
Small and
I have plans with my African cichlids. What
Kelly is saying she does hear static. Let me see if
I hear a little bit of fuzziness. Like, it's your noise canceling is doing okay right now. Do you have the headphones plugged in, the headset plugged in?
no. They're not over here. I think they're in another spot. So
Java fern, Java moss, rotala, rotunda filigree, water wisteria. Boring.
Oh, other people are saying they don't hear static.
I don't know. Well, okay. It's a pop-up stream. Your refund's in the mail.
Matt, I always sound like static. Thanks, Matt.
Mean. But no, I don't hear static. Small and not cichlids are my favorite type of cichlids. Yep. Plant compatible. A fly. Hello, fly.
The key to short video views is the title name.
The correct title.
The correct clickbait title name.
Yeah. Well, I mean, most of my shorts now are immediately going into the short verse where they get at least 1,000 views, and so that's fun. And then this bullshit Hail Hydra short that I did on Sunday, Halloween Day, was over 5,000 views really, really, really quickly. And it's just such a garbage short. And Aquarium Co-op watched it and commented on it. And like, hey, can you maybe, Corey, go look at some of my other stuff that's like way better than that?
No.
That'd be cool.
No, just the Hail Hydra thing, which it was my idea for that video. And it's popular. So maybe I just give you all the ideas for your shorts.
That is true. It was your idea. And it's quite popular.
Anyway, we are not going to send you guppies to feed your fish.
What do you mean too many guppies? No. People who are getting overrun with guppies are doing it wrong. And maybe that's a controversial thing to say, but I don't care. I don't have to pull guppies out because there's too many. Like, if I might sell some so that I can get new colors in there, but if I don't sell, as been proven, they reach a capacity and then they stop. And now that capacity you might look at it and think, oh my God, it's getting too many. But look at your filtration and feed what your filtration can handle. And that's all you got to do. it will sort itself out. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I mean, I don't know how that works in a smaller tank, but a 40 breeder, it's quite nice. Kelly said, I had a friend in Iowa who kept Mbuna African cichlids with plants. They did nip the plant some, but it looked cool. Okay. Yeah.
You want nipped plants?
Sure. I have to get past my obsession with doing the advanced plants and getting all that worked out. And then when I fail at one, doubling down on it and spending way too much money. I'll tell you what I'm about to be done with, though, is a freaking crypt pink flamingo. Although, no, because Alex said something the other day that made me want to order another pink flamingo.
Is it to plan it correctly?
In a way, yes, but it was in a way that I didn't even think about, because normally when I plant a crypt, the more nutrients, the better. Load it up with root tabs, nutrient-rich aqua soil, whatever. Crypts love it. They convert really, really fast, and they just become a big, beautiful, bushy crypt very quickly. But apparently, these little like abomination man-made crypts, like the pink flamingo. What he was saying is put it in something that is not nutrient-rich at all, like sand. Just put it in plain old sand, because nutrients might overwhelm it and burn the roots too quickly.
So plant it with the new quarries?
Something like that, yeah. It's, I mean, CO2 would be optimal, but yeah, just like medium-ish light and not nutrient-rich soil or substrate.
Or maybe with the Batis?
There's a lot. There's a lot of stuff in there. Like, that's a very well-seasoned tank at this point, and and I also have a lot of root tabs in there too. So I don't know.
Yeah, but ours have never gotten big. Kelly was saying that her flamingo crypts are tiny in DD2.
That's what I'm dealing with right now. Planting it in that Seachem fluorite it's teeny tiny, and you have to go and look up at the 90 gallon and to even know it's there. Not dead, but very tiny. I mean, I guess I could try moving that one and see what happens.
Fish Tropic says the only pink flamingos I watch are on the TV, Panther style. So not the one with Divine. I don't think you've seen that John Waters movie. Just me.
No.
Anyone else seen pink flamingos?
Ian said his favorite crypt is Nuri Eye Rosen Maiden, which I did buy one of those from LRB at Aquashella.
Yeah.
It's doing well.
Is that in the betta tank?
Well, there's a few, and I don't know which one I have where, but they're all doing well, because like pink flamingo is the only crypt that has not just taken off and done perfectly for me. So it makes me mad.
Let me see if I get closer, if the static is better.
I don't know. I mean, if you can make out what is being said, other than whenever the internet, I guess, cuts out and I have to refresh or come back, just you can deal with it. It's a pop-up stream. It just happens, you know. There's some static. Now, if it's like inaudible, let us know. But it sounds like most people are just saying they're static, and it's fine.
I'll trade you rare crypts when that one propagates.
Ooh, all right. Sounds good, Kelly. Pink flamingos is hilarious. So Richard's seen it.
Yeah, I mean, it's good for a late night stream. It's not something to talk about in the daytime, probably.
Oh, it's that kind of movie, huh?
Parts of it, for sure.
All right, we're gonna go with Sandy and Ian's assessment that she doesn't hear static.
No static.
And Ian says it's
of
very
course,
low.
this is confirmation bias.
Uh-huh. And Eduardo, that's 3 people. That's a quorum there. Okay. The votes have been cast. Sounds great, Kenny.
Okay.
All right. Anybody in Dallas? Not me.
Michelle is in Dallas sometimes.
Yeah, it's going to be in Dallas in August next year
I know. Why did they swap it?
because they wanted people to melt, die of
And
heat
they
stroke.
wanted people to freeze in Chicago?
I think they probably figured out that the doing it on Halloween maybe isn't the best in terms of like foot traffic and people buying stuff
It seemed like a lot of people were there and watching it.
on
It
Saturday.
seemed like we should have gone, like me and the kids should have gone. Like they would have had fun.
Kelly, she doesn't drink it, says Lady Diane. All filtered water. Is Kelly talking about where she used to live, where it was like 22 GH, 22 KH? That Dallas water that I got in the hotel. Like I did a water test of it. I only had strips though, and KH and GH were just like, I don't know, off the charts. And the water, kind of tasted like a driveway. So,
I mean, our water here is pretty good. So maybe if you're used to that.
our water is very soft. All it has is carbonate in it. It has no minerals, no calcium, no magnesium, no iron, no nitrogen. Just has some kind of carbonate that they've added to it. It's artificially added before it goes to the tap.
Cotton, Texas, and Visine and Elizabeth came in.
Cotton, Texas, Visine, and Liz. Welcome, welcome. I was hoping for 1,000 subscriber, man. Nah, not yet. It'll happen. Let's refresh again. 994. Yeah, that's what it was. All good. The water in Coralville, Iowa tastes like a swimming pool. Extra chlorine.
Water in Florida, in some parts of Florida, is pretty bad too. Like where your parents used to live.
Yeah, well, they had a well, and dogs, chill out.
They are very playful.
Where they were in Florida, they dug a well, and at first, what they were having problem with is like sand sediment coming out of the tap. But then they got that figured out, and it was pretty good. Where they live now, it's almost like RO water out of the tap. Remember, I did a testing of it, and there was nothing, and so then I finally broke out the TDS meter, and it was like 6. Like, how do you do that?
So maybe you don't need an RODI unit. Maybe you just need to bring gallon jugs over to your parents' house and fill it up.
That's a good point. That's actually a really good point, because if I was going to do something like Caradina in a 5-gallon, or if I was going to breed those Cories and just do some rain simulation every now and then, a 5-gallon bucket of that stuff, or one of those big jugs. That's a good idea. I
remember I have all the ideas.
I know.
I know the things.
Well, that's cool. I mean, I'll forget it was your idea later, and then I'll come up with it and I'll take credit for it. But
as men do.
In the moment, thank you for that idea that I'm going to come up with.
It's in your brain. You'll forget about it and you'll remember it later, and you'll be like, hey, on Thanksgiving, you'll be like, hey, I just remembered that your water is perfect.
Wasn't that a great idea I had? Lowered
do all men do that? There's some men in the chat.
Do you remember that Mad TV skit, Lowered Expectations?
No.
Oh.
I do. I have the one kid that I have the 8-4, and sometimes he reminds me of Stuart, the way that he moves around. Look what I can do.
Look what I can do. Oh man, that was mostly a terrible show, but whenever I was 12, it was funny.
Yeah. Mm.
Dee Dee got her reservation for Orlando.
Oh, is she going to Disney World too?
No, she's going to a respectable event called Aquashella.
Oh yeah. And I think she said that they were going to maybe go to Disney for a day, but someone is keeping the child for her.
Mm.
But she can still go. Go drinking around Epcot. Oh, anybody going to the Star Wars resort? That's
Cha-ching!
expensive, and you can only book it for 2 nights, I think. It's like, and it's per person, not per room.
Wow. That's just blatant money grab.
So I don't think we'll ever go to the Star Wars resort whenever we get to go to Galaxy's Edge as part of our Hollywood Studios ticket.
It's where dreams come true if you've got the cash.
But
And
Steven,
your dreams
you
involve cash.
don't pretend like you didn't have fun when we went to Disney, and that it's not like special to see how the kids interact there.
Now, here's the thing. All right, I go to Disney World because I know, I know the kids are going to love it. I know that you really love it. And so I'm going to go. And then when I get there, I have 2 choices. Just be a total shitbag about it and be grumpy about everything and hate everybody and treat everyone like crap and be miserable, or make the most out of the thousands upon thousands of dollars that we're spending. And so, the logic in most things in life, the logical choice is to be positive. So that's what I do. Okay.
S. I am not going to make Steven make a lightsaber because
I'm going to make my own lightsaber.
$200, and we are flying there, and they are glass. How are you gonna? I mean,
on the plane.
Okay. Whenever we went to the karate tournament, there were a lot of kids bringing their lightsaber as their carry-on. But do you really want that to be your one carry-on?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
But there are plenty of people that you see at Disney World that don't try to make the best out of it, and you can see them having their meltdowns.
Yeah, and the thing is that money that they spent on it is still gone. And what's the memory? That they're hot and that they're tired and the kids are whining and they've spent all this money on dinner and they have to wait in lines, and all those things are true, but also everyone can enjoy themselves. There's plenty of reasons to enjoy yourself there and the memories that you're making. So focus on that.
You have to plan accordingly. So when we've been, our kids were old enough to enjoy it, but still young. And so, we understand that you can't go from 6 a.m. to 10 o'clock at night with a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old. So we build in midday breaks so that they can, they usually want it to swim, but then if they swim, then they have to go back up and they have to take a bath and they have to wait for the other one to take a bath and for us to. So it kind of forces a rest period.
Shovelhead Catfishing. Welcome. That's a new name that I haven't seen. Oh. Got some fishing folks. So I wonder if these fishing folks actually keep fish. Either way, I like fish and I like fishing, and so far, the two haven't overlapped. I haven't kept any fish that I've hooked. I usually either throw them back or fry them up.
Kelly, I think you should go to Disney for your tropical vacation, and you don't even have to go to the parks. You can go stay at one of the, I know you said no resorts.
Yeah, I'm about to say, can you read, man? Fiji, yeah.
But it doesn't have to be like a resort. It's not like you can't leave kind of place. And you could totally stay at the Polynesian, which would be like Hawaii.
Okay, look. Now imagine you are a professional, hardworking woman with no children. Okay, you are a professional, hardworking woman, but you don't have children. Are you gonna want to go stay? You're gonna want to go drop all that money and go stay at a place that has a bunch of children running around? No, no,
Yeah.
You're not gonna spend your money on that.
Because I chose a job where I have a bunch of children running around.
Okay, well, yeah. Oh, anti-Disney. See, I don't take it that far. I think that's just a little over the top. Disney ruins everything. I mean, yeah, it's a big corporation, but in the end, I do.
So does Amazon and Walmart and any big corporation that gets too much power.
Yeah, I mean, you can harp on how terrible things are and how terrible they are and how terrible the world is, but
Or
no,
we can be positive.
yeah, no, thank you. I would rather be
Everyone be positive.
Positive. Be positive. Is my blood type? Maybe. I don't know.
No.
I don't like my blood getting drawn, so I don't know.
I don't know. I'm A positive and our kids are A positive. So there's a pretty decent chance that you're A or AB or O, but probably not B.
Do you know the blood type genetics? How that works?
No. I mean, does it work like a Punnett square?
Probably not. But maybe it does. I don't know.
I don't know. Isn't Kelly a biologist?
Yeah, she's gonna know. She's probably typing a long paragraph right now, and then the chat's
Kelly,
gonna
tell Steven his blood type.
I'm not gonna read it. Big Texas. Howdy from Texas. What's up, Big Texas? What's going on?
It is arguable that they've ruined Marvel because I quite enjoy the MCU. I agree that the last 3 Star Wars movies were not the best Star Wars movies, but they were still enjoyable.
Yeah, like
Kelly, I have A positive blood and both of our kids do. And Steven took an at-home blood test kit and I'm pretty sure that it said A.
I'm pretty sure the results were inconclusive because I didn't do it quite right. Yeah.
But what are the odds that he has B blood? A positive or O positive is what Lady Diane says. I mean, I know O is like basically adding nothing because my dad had O and my mom has A and I ended up with A.
I thought you said, yeah. Well, however those genetics
I have A positive. I am not a universal donor.
I wanted to comment on the whole Star Wars thing. Like, neither of us were really big Star Wars fans to begin with. Like the movies are fine, and then you see the new movies, and it's like, well, it's kind of more of the same. They've made it nice and
Force
corporate.
Awakens was basically a rehash of Episode 4, right?
Yeah, but again, when it comes to going to the movies, like the kind of movies I go to the movies to see are the fun stuff, and so if it's fun, then I'm good with it. It's easy for me to like just kind of ignore the whatever kind of corporate agenda that they might have had behind it. And it's just watch a fun movie. And then the MCU is great. Love it.
Wow. AR-15 time to play.
What is up, people? Where are y'all coming from? I appreciate y'all joining the chat. I'm gonna refresh and see if these are like new subs. Oh, look at that, 998. Somebody is doing nice things for me behind the scenes. And
is it YouTube analytics?
I don't know. I think they're like Outdoors with Big Matt. I've definitely seen him before because he was in Rico's stream, and I believe he comes from Catfish Terry. So maybe some of these folks have come from that realm. I could be A, O, A, O, B, or A, B, plus or minus.
Good
Okay,
job, Kelly. That narrows it down a lot.
I knew that. Good night, Aquaria Life. Thanks for stopping by. Disney supports the gen. Okay, blah 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 blah. Yeah, just I don't know. I mean, it might be true. It probably. I don't know.
No
There's
political talk.
it's all. Yeah, there's
This is
all
not a
kinds
Vinny
of
stream.
bad stuff behind that stuff, and yeah,
A,
you
B, and
can.
B are pretty rare, though.
I thought O was the rare one. Maybe not.
I mean, I don't know how rare it is. I know, is it O negative is the universal donor? And so
One's a
it might be the
recipient.
rarest one to get donated. I think A is the like largest percentage of blood. Michelle Kinsey is O negative.
Private chat for a second. Dr. Jenna.
O
Jenna
positive
remembers.
is the universal one. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Jenna remembers things that she learned in school because she has to turn around and teach them. I don't
Well, not
remember.
blood types. I'm not teaching that to kindergartners.
O positive is most common. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. Kelly said, I just don't like crowds, rides, or rides with crowds. Yeah, I like rides. I
How
don't
do
like
you
crowds.
not like rides?
Oh, well,
Okay, O
okay.
negative is the universal. Okay. That's what I
I
thought.
mean, coming from you, how can you not like rides? I don't like those roller coasters that are really intense, but then you're even worse. Like, you didn't even like Test Track.
I don't like the feeling that you get in a roller coaster when your stomach like goes up.
Weightlessness.
The weightlessness feeling, and I don't like being like jerked around. Like I'm much more likely to ride a water ride. Like I've ridden Splash Mountain, I've done some log flume rides because they're smooth. And Test Track has both of those things. It's very jerky because it's testing you, and then you do get that acceleration at the end. So it's not very fun for me.
Well, the stomach drop feeling is good in small doses for me.
I can
Inversions
handle
kind of
it
freak me
in
out.
little tiny bits, but I don't like it, and I shouldn't have to ride something I don't like. There's no rule that says you have to ride every ride.
Didi loves to get scared on rides. Hey, look, we got another new person from
This
Texas.
headhunter.
All right. Welcome.
Fish Tropic is with me. Nice rides are nice.
Nice.
I like to enjoy the ride. Now, I do like spinning rides. I know a lot of people don't like that. But I like the teacups. I like to spin them as fast as I can. I like at the fair, those scrambler type rides that our kids will not ride with me because they're scared of that. I also do not like heights. So our kids, we went to a local fair, and our kids wanted to ride a Ferris wheel, and I was just fighting a panic attack the whole time because this Ferris wheel came off of a truck that they put up the day before. And I don't like feeling like my life is in the hands of some teenager who may or may not know how to put a Ferris wheel together.
Yeah.
1K again.
Yeah, I would like to share this for a moment. That I just refreshed, and we are at 1,000. Awesome.
And maybe it'll stick. And it's on my birthday if it sticks.
Yay.
Nothing like jumping out of a plane, though. I will never
Ooh.
know
Oof,
unless
oof, oof.
someone tosses me out of a plane.
Hopefully with a parachute. But then again, if you're by yourself, I've heard that if you the reason why the professionals go jumping with you for a long time is because of the whole propensity to forget to pull the ripcord. Which yeah.
If the plane was burning, I think I would let the plane fall down some before I jumped out.
So do you like It's a Small World? Because that one's very calm and terrible.
Okay. I appreciate the history of It's a Small World. I appreciate the Mary Blair design. I would not ride it more than once on a trip.
I was dozing off in that because it's dark too.
Because you were tired too.
Well, yeah.
You have
Obviously.
to get on a regular sleep schedule like a normal human adult with a job. Can we put the rides on the screen? What? The It's a Small World ride? It's probably like a 10-minute ride.
Whenever we go to Disney, I'll live stream It's a Small World. Do you think I'll get in trouble for that? Like, I know
Yes.
Universal was like, no, you can't film anything, but
You probably will live stream some of the trip to Disney. Like, I imagine you might live stream when you're in the big aquarium.
yeah, the Epcot, because that's a cool place. I could spend the day just in that area.
And Xanadu came in, and
Ooh.
I mean, a good place to stream might be on the safari, if we go on one of the trails, if we do the Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail.
Yeah, you said
that
that's
is
the
one that has cichlids swimming with the hippos.
Yeah, well, now that I know that's a thing, I mean, I rely on you to plan that stuff, and you would know that I would want to do that. So we'll do that. Thank you everyone who said congratulations. And thank you for these Texas folks who came in here and bumped me for the third time to that 1,000 mark. I really appreciate it. It's a big milestone. I mean, because I don't have the watch hours, it doesn't like mean monetization, but it's that first 1,000. You got the OCD taken care of. Like, I got to hit the first 1,000. I feel validated. ID it too early?
No, is it too early?
Oh, is it?
Sometimes people mistype, just like you and me.
Yeah, I know, but I read things like Ron Burgundy. It's written and I say it, and then I realize, oh, he probably meant that. This is the third time that I've been at 1K, and I think because the folks who were subscribing came in and said hello, interacted, that they're going to be counted as legit subscribers. And I mean, not that the other ones weren't, but I think a good chunk of them were probably just people trying to help out doing the multiple account subscription, which I think YouTube is like, we're not going to let those be counted. So they take a bunch of them away and then they verify.
Dee Dee said that back in the late 90s, she took her 2-year-old niece and must have ridden It's a Small World 40 times in 3 days. When we were at camp, the other parent there with me in our troop, she's taking her daughter to Disney in July, which it will be very hot there at that time. But she said that she's only been once when she was 4 or 5, and her grandmother took her and was too scared to let her get on any rides at all, not even It's a Small World. And all they did was go in gift shops. She's like, this time we will not go in any gift shops.
That's great. So you spend the $100 and something on a ticket, and then you go in there and you got to spend more money, buy more things. Yeah. So yeah, Kevin goes in 10 minutes. We'll be done by midnight for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm hearing the watch hours will be coming. I appreciate that, but also I'm not expecting that. For me, it was just the symbolism of hitting 1,000. Nothing to do with monetization. And like, I'm doing this to have fun, and if it ain't fun, I ain't doing it. That's why all my videos have no common theme to them. It's just whatever I feel like doing. I had a streak of doing music, and then I didn't want to. I'm gonna stop doing the music for a bit because I have a bunch of other ideas on the back burner that I need to get through. And then if I grow another wild hair and do a song, I will. But I'm sure that confuses the hell out of the algorithm, and they don't really know who to recommend my things to. Yeah, and as far as monetization goes, any amount of money that is made through this, whether it's through the merch or if I enable super chats or the AdSense crap, it goes straight into one place that is going to go back into the channel in one way or another, whether that is buying new equipment that I might need, or
buying me an actual headset.
I'm gonna buy you a headset long before that. Okay, I'll do what I should have done in the first place and not rely on you to pick out technology. But yeah,
that I don't want to spend. My cat house came in. We have a cat in our house. Here she is. Oh, she meowed.
Sort of.
Well, she's doing her best.
Cat home, not cat house.
Okay.
Hello. Hey,
sorry.
Cat.
Sorry, cat house is something different, isn't it? Oh, you froze again. Fish Tropic says meow meow. Now this is our old kitty. She is 14.
Am I back?
Yes.
All right.
Her name is Phoebe.
Cool. But yeah, so buying equipment as needed. But I mean, and also fish fan people, sometimes they're in times of need, or like the Fishy Biz turkey thing, and people had issues like making their rent, paying bills, things like that, and every now and then somebody needs a helping hand, and so that money will be there for those things as well. It'll just be kind of it'll be the Fishtube fund for whatever Fishtube related thing I decide to spend it on.
Asked if it's a real cat. Yeah, it's a real cat. Look at her.
You're not really proving that it's a real cat by like going, look, it's a real cat. See it move?
Her head is moving on her own. How many watch hours do you need? I think you need about 1,500 or maybe 1,200, somewhere around there. More than any one person can watch.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not a puppet cat. It's a real cat. Spend it on more fish. We have a rack now. We will eventually need more fish.
Yeah.
Hours.
Yeah. So
we need 4K, but you have over 2,000.
Okay. So
Melissa, is that Melissa, Moist Melissa?
Yeah, I believe so. Moist Melissa.
Does she want to be called Moist Melissa?
Let's see, J-Rise over. Yes, dropping packets when you freeze up. No, it's definitely going to be a StreamYard thing. There's definitely not a heat problem, J-Rock. This is a custom built. Huh? Yeah, it is a custom built computer, including a custom water cooling loop. Yeah. I get defensive when someone tries to help me with computer stuff because I'm like the Ron Swanson in the hardware store. Hey, you looking on a project? I know more than you. That's just the thing. Yeah. But yeah, Rico has like 20,000 watch hours, Kelly.
Can he donate some?
I asked him that. Like, hey, you got enough to spread around to a few people?
Melissa is not liking that nickname.
Moist Melissa. Oh.
Would she prefer Mrs. Moist Matt? She has to prefer Moist Melissa to Crab Hands.
Well, she's not crab hands anymore. Water cool for the win. Oh yeah. See, I was using aquarium pumps before I got aquariums. Yeah, I got I think I got 2 radiators in this one. It's a big case, Cooler Master 900D, whatever it's called. It's big old case.
Well, I don't want to say her last name. She said she likes crab hands.
Water cooling is good until you have to take it apart when the pump goes. Yeah, I have planned for that though, because I've got a T line in there for the drainage and stuff, and all I got to do is just do a direct, like, drain it, unplug that pump, put another pump in, fill it back up. It's good to go.
Didi, he made a playlist of all of his live streams. So
Custom built team computer used to do the same thing when we would stream. We use a different program back in OBS. Wasn't a thing. Neither was StreamYard. Yeah, this is the first time it's doing this. It's very strange.
give a tour of the cat. Like what? This is the head of the cat. This
Show us her
one
butthole.
paw.
She loves to show her butthole.
This is her tail. Like, how much of the cat can I give a tour of?
All of the cat.
All of the cat.
Let's see that cat. Do I have a sexy picture of my PC? I bet I do, because I used to take pictures of the stuff. Nope, that's an icon. That's really small. Okay, someone was asking me watch hours, and I was on that page, but ADD.
ADHD. Tour the whole cat. Kelly, you didn't tour your whole cat.
Did you show the cat's butthole? That's the thing that cats like to show, and you gotta respect the cat.
There you go.
ITX.
All I have to do is pet her.
Gone the other extreme with ITX. Yeah, I thought about doing a mini ITX build, but like, I don't need the compact space. So I like mid towers because they're so versatile. You can just do whatever with them.
I'm pretty sure that you might have a picture of your computer on Facebook.
Yeah.
I'm going to be looking for that quickly.
Okay.
Wow.
So I got 2.9K watch hours.
You need 1,100.
But then if I go in monetization, it's not counting the shorts, so it's 2,711 watch hours. Look at that. I've got the check mark next to everything. 1,000 subscribers, 2-step verification, 0 active community guideline strikes, and then just got the little thing that don't have the watch hours yet. Yeah, I've definitely got
You want the inside of the computer? Is it?
I gotta no. That's old. That's like the jerry rigged one that I did when I was just using an old car radiator, and yeah, that one is not elegant. I got it.
Oh, Kelly is going to tour the whole cat, like the inside of the cat's mouth and everything. Well, yeah, this is, I'm looking at this other picture of the computer, and it is on carpet, which means that it is old.
Yeah, pre-flood.
Pre-flood.
Yeah, I'm gonna find it because I got
You got 2 minutes.
I know. I gotta hurry. Kevin can wait a little bit. Kevin can wait. Yeah. Anyone ever seen that show, Kevin Can Fuck Himself? Because that was a really, really good
show. It was a good show.
And I hope that they come back. It ended on a cliffhanger.
And Kelly, I can actually watch Tuesday's Afternoon Delight because I am off work. So I'll be able to actually watch the Aquatic Morning Show and Afternoon Delight and anything else that I'm interested in.
Yeah.
And anything else that Steven is playing loudly in the room.
Uh-huh.
Which is probably every stream.
Yeah. Well, not
Are you
every
running
stream.
linked graphics cards like a crossover?
I was running SLI. I was getting blue screens, and I disabled SLI, and they appear to have stopped. I mean, I don't have the time or the desire to do the kind of diagnostics that I used to do, and I don't game anymore. So, okay, fine. We got one 980, or no, no, I have 1080s now.
Is it?
Guys.
What is Crossfire on the computer? I
That's
just remember.
that's AMD when you have their cards, but games are not supporting that anymore the way they used to, because when they move over to DirectX 12, they're going to be able to use like any GPU power combined, but they have to actually code for that. Anyway, here we go. PC build. I'll make this large.
That's
Not
me.
you.
Not me.
Move over.
Yeah.
I guess that's how you do it. And then, yeah, so you can see how that turned out. So elegant, so sleek. Yay. Okay. Very over the top, very expensive. Okie dokie. It is midnight Central Time, and I believe that Kevin should be going live, if not already, or if he's late.
Is Kevin on time ever?
I don't know. He might be. But yeah, I got Shermanator. Yeah, I'm probably gonna start trying to go to bed, or something.
Sure.
So, okay. Wow, I did not expect this many people to show up for a pop-up late night stream. So I really, really appreciate everyone coming. Yeah, J-Rock, I was running 2 cards. So yeah, thank you, mods, lurkers, and watchers, and whoever was working behind the scenes to get me at 1K during the stream. That's awesome. Thank you all so much. Texans Down Under, look at that. Outdoors with Big Matt's wife. Welcome. Shutting it down now. I appreciate everybody coming, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye.